Hi guys, so I'm doing a Zeus look straight from the movie Hercules, and you'll have to forgive me because I started this directly after working a party and I was exhausted and I had no idea what I was doing, so I don't have a whole lot of video to work with. Here I just painted on the teeth, and I wanted to make his mouth look like it was large and smiling. He has very big teeth, so I did a nice white coat for where the teeth are going to be. So what was I saying? I didn't know what I was doing. I kind of was making this up as I went along. It's a different style for me. I really enjoyed it though, and I'm happy that it came out okay. I wish I had done more recording of the video, but I didn't think I was going to be using it. So this is what I got for you. Just kind of a quickie transformation. I'm adding in the bottom lip here with some red mixed with a little white. Now I'm going in using a dark brown body paint, and I'm drawing in the dramatic lines in his nose, making it look like he has a bump in the bridge of his nose. Now I'm going to add a V in the forehead for his brow, his furrowed brow. Now I'm going crazy with the bronzer because they have great tans in this Disney version of Hercules. As you can see, I am now very tan. And now I'm going over the red with a little bit of yellow to take the pink out of his lip. Because his lips aren't red or pink, they're kind of a yellow color. Now I am drawing in his eyebrows, and there's a section of this video that got cut out where I attempted to glue hair on for the eyebrows, and like I said, I'm very tired. I did a terrible job, and so I just cut it out, I pulled them off, and decided to paint them on and go very cartoon style with this. So my eyebrows are laying down very nicely because I put some glue over them. Not a whole lot of glue, just a little, because I knew I was painting them down. Oh, coffee break. I love coffee. Okay, back to business. So, like I was saying, I'm painting down the eyebrow with paint as well, so that lays it nice and flat. And then you'll notice that the lines are already in my teeth. I must have accidentally cut that out in there, so the lines just draw straight down, nice big fat teeth. Now I'm taking that same dark brown body paint and I'm tracing around the eyebrows and giving them, you know, cartoonish like lines. And my lines were a mess. My hand, I could not hold it steady for nothing during this. Now I am drawing out where my mustache is going to be. I had a lot of fun turning myself into a man with a mustache and a beard and bushy eyebrows. So you guys know how I love bushy eyebrows. And now I'm going out and mapping out my sideburns. And you'll notice I kind of like leave a little curve where my cheekbone is because I want to exaggerate those cheekbones later. And what I did is just got a nice good full brush of white body paint and just took lines straight down my face to try and keep the pattern nice because I'm going to be using brown to draw the lines in. And then I went straight down to the neck and found my center point and just sketched out where the beard's going to go, and then tried to use straight lines going up and down the best I could to fill it in. And it took about 2 coats to get a nice coverage. I wanted it very white and very covered. And then I wanted his curls that he has in his hair, but there was no way I was going to be able to style my hair like that at this time. So I decided to paint them on my forehead. I went in and I figured out where the curls were going to be. There was 2 on my temple, 2 in the center of my forehead, and then 2, one between on my, I don't know probably what that part of my head is called, the part between those 2 curls. So I just went straight off of the picture I showed you at the beginning. When you're doing something like this, it's good to have a reference picture, and I just did my best to recreate that reference picture on my face. So there you go, there's the other curl I was talking about. And I painted right out onto my hair. I figured I'd just blend the hair back white so that it would not distract from what I had going on my face. And it took about 2 coats, I think, as well to get the curls nice and white. And here's what I got so far. I had to fix a couple of lines on my nose, And then I went in and I traced the outside of all of the hair, the beard, drawing in where the mustache is coming down. And the lines for the beard wound up being a little tricky. I didn't realize it when I started, but as you're drawing them in the center of your face, they go straight down. But then as you go out toward the side of your face, the lines on your neck don't actually connect to the lines on your chin. So you have to do it just by looking at yourself and seeing where the line would look like it'll come down. And this, I kind of fell into this and got lucky. I didn't really know what I was doing at first. As you can see, the lines don't come together. They don't really line up. But the perspective lines up, and that's what I was going for. Trace all the way around your beard. And these lines are so messy. I go in and clean them up a little bit. My hand was not steady at this time. This edit is a little different than usual because my husband actually did all the editing for me on this with a different program. And he did all of the editing choices. I didn't interfere really with it. And then I'm just throwing the narration over. So if it looks a little different than usual, that is why. So I've gone in, I've traced the entire beard, I've drawn in all the lines, and now I'm tracing around the outside of the circles where the hair would be. I'm following right along with my reference photo the best I can. Just trace the whole outside of your curls first, and then I went in and figured out which direction the swirls would go for the curls and filled them in. So this was kind of a new way for me to do hair. Now I'm going to take a dark red body paint and fill in the crack between the teeth where the inside of the mouth would be showing. And I forgot to add black toward the corners of that opening, but that will definitely give it more depth and make it look like maybe there's a tongue in there if you do that. Now I'm taking a yellow body paint and I'm filling in where the gold medallion will be that goes on his clothing. And now I'm tracing where my clothes will be with a purple body paint. And I recommend not doing the clothing on the side that you write with. So I write with my right hand, and I paint with my right hand, and I put it on the right side. I don't know why, and that made it very hard to do the detail. Here I'm going over the coin now with a metallic gold body paint, and making it look, you know, blingy like gold. And this was so challenging for me. I wanted to shade so bad, but because I was trying to stay true to a cartoon style, I couldn't shade. So I had to just draw in the muscles, draw in the lines where I thought the muscles would be. Tried to make myself look like I had a manly chest. I tried. Being a dance instructor, for some reason I feel the need to make my characters dance in every video somehow and see the makeup moving, but it's because I'm a goober. So here I'm drawing in the detail to the gold coin, and I thickened up the lines on one side to try and give it a little bit of depth and dimension. This was part of a collaboration, a Disney Hurcules collaboration with some other artists, and I will put that picture in at the end. Here I'm drawing in the detail of his coin, the medallion. I used brown paint for the coin and everything else, and I used a little black body paint to line the purple clothing. I just liked that color better. And I shaded with a little bit of black eyeshadow. I couldn't resist, I guess. And I am Zeus. That's all I got. That's all I did. I hope you like it. I loved doing it. Subscribe and like below. Leave me some comments.
Forgive and forget before I'm paralyzed. Do I have to keep up the pace to keep you satisfied? Things have gotten closer to the sun. I've done things in small doses, so don't think that I'm pushing you away when you're the one that I've kept closest.